Yeah, good morning, MarketChameleon.com. I'm Adam. That's Will. What's up, dude?
Not much. What about you?
Let's show them the new cup, by the way. Let's bring out the cup, man. Let's see the cup. New market. Put
Is
it
it
in
really
front
a
of
new
your face,
cup?
man. Nobody can see that. Put it in front of your face, dude. There we Look at that thing of beauty, man. Thing of beauty. All right. How's everybody doing today? Remember, everybody, option trading is risky. They are just giving you some ideas. We're not giving you advice, so be careful out there. You got to do your research. That's what the Chameleon's for. How'd you have a good weekend, brother? What'd you do, man?
I did.
Good long weekend?
I didn't get to ship the Chameleon Cup to the last week's winner. Did we get an address?
Did he not contact you yet? Let me make sure that happens today. Let me make sure that happens.
All
We do have a
right.
backup. If he drops off the face of the earth, we have a backup. So somebody's going to get a cup. I promise you that. Somebody. Remember, everybody, while we're waiting for Will to get a screen up, click the subscribe and tick that bell down below. That gets you live with us in the morning, so you know exactly when we're on. And Will, you're not sharing your screen, brother. You don't. Oh, there we go. Chameleon's up. What do you got for us today, man?
Excuse me. I noticed, how'd the watch list get up here? I didn't see my face this morning.
I was messing things up this weekend, just fiddling around.
Did we get more people?
Don't worry about it, man. Lots of people watch it. People love it.
People love the watch list. I pulled up the earnings calendar.
Dude, earnings are it's crazy, man. Look at that number, man. 95 today. 2 days, 169 reporting. It's going to be cray.
A lot of play. So I just went through the first couple. Walmart jumped out at me. You have to love this big retailer, Walmart. The one that jumped out at me was buying the at-the-money put.
Mm-hmm.
How this has worked 8 of the last 12 earnings, 67% winning occurrences for a 69% average strategy return, which I thought was interesting for buying an option.
Yep.
Just hover over the information to get the full rundown. Next thing I looked at was just the next in line on the calendar, Hsbc, which is a large bank out of Europe. Again, a bunch of interesting things. The day of was buying out of the money strangle, which I also thought was interesting. So two interesting plays that you can look at today because they happened to earnings.
When was the last strangle you put on, bro?
A couple weeks ago.
All right, look at that, man. Pro trader.
When was the last strangle you put on?
This morning, my kid, dude. Totally.
Full headlock. Power washed his teeth.
I went Roddy Piper on him, man, if you know what I mean. Yes.
The next one was American Waterworks. And this was the day before earnings, so you would have had to put it on Friday.
Yep.
Because we didn't have, and that was selling out of the money calls.
8 or 9.
So just keep an eye on the earnings and pull up, and all the alerts are always in the upper right corner.
Dude, everybody, just so you know it's earnings season. You can just tell. All you got to do is look at Will's Will's browser. He's got 85 tabs open. You know what that means? That means, it's exciting times right now. Exciting times.
A lot of stuff going on in the market.
Yep.
But, I mean, with the scanners and the back tester now, there's always, even after earnings every day.
Yep.
I was looking at the unusual option volume report and a couple that I was able to find early on. Some bullish these were high call increases. So I looked for bullish call spreads, and Live Nation Entertainment popped up as one. Are you familiar with this company?
Is that the one run by Jay-Z?
I think Jay, some tickets maybe have been sold for Jay-Z concerts. They're basically a producer of concerts and seller of tickets.
Yep.
But they obviously have quite a fallen, a pretty large market cap, 11 billion. But I looked for some bullish spreads to piggyback the option volume, and there were a few to look at. So when we look at it, we look for the theoretical edge, win rates, above 75%, downside cushion if you put on this credit spread, and percent return if the stock just stays where it is, 126%, 122%. So some interesting things to look at. The next one with unusual call volume was HoloLogic.
Wow, dude, you're bringing
Like
us
that
a
name?
whole bunch of new stuff today, man. All these new companies, man. What's up with this, dude? It's like all you just, I mean, this is what the Chameleon does. Brings you a whole bunch of random companies you never heard of. Opportunities, man.
What is HoloLogic?
You hear that knock, knock?
I mean,
That's opportunities knocking right there, man.
Actually, I didn't even
Knock,
check.
knock.
The new HIV test nabs dual claims in Europe. Who knows what's going on here? But actually, there was this, it picked up as an increase in bullish signal in the order flow as well. So the bullish credits in HOLX. So keep that on the radar. Pop that into a watch list if you haven't created one. Create one. You can call it funny names stocks if you want, whatever you want. Just create a watch list. The next thing I did was look at the unusual option volume from the bearish side. So I looked at high put volume and steel dynamics. We should actually have our friend
should we get Siegs on? He can talk about steel. We have a friend who's in the steel market. He's like the only person in the steel market. He's told us it is so cyclical. When it goes down, everybody basically loses their job.
You don't know too many people in the steel business, but he's like generational steel.
Generation steel. That's right.
But
he is.
But it's interesting when I looked at it. They have like recycling centers. They actually have 6 mills, iron ore facilities, which I have no idea what that means. What's an iron ore facility?
That's where they take it from out of the ground and they smelt it. They smelt it and they pour it into steel. Who knows, man? All I know is I like it on my cars, man. That's what I know.
Well, anyways, it's had a big run. This is a 10-year chart, so it's been up, but obviously, I say obviously. I mean, this is in my opinion. Ever since these tariffs have been announced, the stock has obviously had doubled in price, basically. Yep. Once these tariffs were discussed, maybe we're just going to end.
Well, dude, there's a lot of assumptions there. That's just, but yeah, that's uninformed eyeball looking. Yeah,
probably most of them bad. You're right, but the flow has definitely been bearish on this. So you can take a look. There are some spreads where you can actually, if the stock moves higher, you still have some cushion. But if the stock stays the same here, you get a 48% return. So there are some to look at in Steel Dynamics. I did love the name Steel Dynamics.
Steel Dynamics. It's awesome.
The next one is actually an offset. If you go bullish Walmart, this is a polarity to the bearish side in the whole retail sector. There were a lot of put buyers in the retail sector, XRT.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there are a lot of the back tester just does an amazing job of spitting out a lot of opportunities with nice win rates, theoretical edge, cushion. So a lot of opportunities in the retail sector to go bearish.
Oh my goodness, man!
On a
dude, this has got to be the new record, man, for the most ideas today, man. This is like you got like 30 ideas today, man.
Well, that wasn't 30. I do have one more. I'm not sounding too boring this morning.
Well, you've blown through it. It's like record time, man. It's like you're under 10 minutes, and you've gone through literally 15 recommendations today. Ideas to look at.
It hasn't been 15. It's been 6. Thanks for the extra 9. I'm about to give my 7th idea, and this came to me from the noise in the background, I must say. But it was Southwest Airline. They mentioned that they were being investigated, and that piqued my ears.
Ooh.
So I brought this up right before the show started. And it turns out the FAA tests or investigates airlines to make sure that they're handling the baggage weight
Correctly?
appropriately
Oh, no.
on a plane.
Have they had a finger on the scale, my brother?
And Southwest Airlines, I guess, has not been handling the weight of baggage appropriately. So I don't know how this certainly isn't.
What have they been doing? Give us the overview.
Well, I mean, there's been discrepancies in the weight. I mean, they've obviously been monitoring them, and the way they've been analyzing the weight of every load and what's been actually done are, enough that an investigation has been.
Oh, wait, so this isn't they've been charging people for overweight bags and stuff when they're not overweight.
This isn't
this isn't a finger on the scale type of thing.
No, this isn't a supermarket chain actually rigging.
Right, I got you. We know Bill's laughing over there because there's the story of Stu Leonard, the great grocery maven from Connecticut, who got busted for basically altering his scale slightly or his weight or whatever. But that was a thing where he was basically, as far as my understanding goes, stealing from the end customer, right? It's like you charge for a pound when it's a tenth of a pound less, right? So you're actually messing with the customer. So you're saying that's not what's happening here.
No, they weren't getting an extra, which is actually a whole nother interesting scam. No, this is just that when you weigh the plane,
right,
and everything's got to be done to it, it's like a math problem, I guess, at every launch, takeoff.
Right.
You want to know exactly where the baggage is, where it is on the plane, what the weight is on each plane, and then you adjust, try to adjust the passengers appropriately as well. I don't know how, because, I don't know how they do that, but.
Well, I'll tell you a little story, dude. Here in Costa Rica, what they do, because I've been on like these little planes, these little tiny planes, and one time, I mean, every time they ask you your weight, how much do you weigh? Which I never really like because all the women lie, right? But I've come on and I've literally come, and the captain has come up and they've written everybody's name down on the book, and he comes and he looks and he goes, it's okay. It's okay. And we fly, which never makes me feel very good, dude. Never, dude. I want it done like on a computer, man. I don't want a human with the eyeballs on that making the decision. I don't know about your feelings on that.
No, it's interesting. You'd think if it was that big of an issue, everyone would literally step on a scale.
Right. Exactly, dude.
At the line, and you go through some sort of. You're right. I mean, I don't know how you do it with families, whatever. But certainly there's some calculation that would spread.
Something tells me it's not that big a deal. Like they can roughly estimate everybody's seat is X person is X amount. I mean, it's rough, dude.
I would agree.
But who knows? We don't know, man.
As long as there are people in the rows, they just have to know that there are a certain number of bodies in the rows to balance it off. But anyways, the big thing, I guess, is the luggage and where it sits as a weight dynamic in the plane when it goes in. So they have not.
So anyway, they're under investigation.
Yeah, I mean, and we spoke about this after. I forget which Boeing plane it was, and this isn't nearly as bad an issue. But
sure.
Anytime these investigations start, they seem to, God only knows what they.
Yeah, it can turn into anything, man. It could turn into anything.
Exactly. So just be aware.
Or it could be nothing. Absolutely. I mean, either way, right?
The stock is back up near its 52-week high. I'm sure that low probably got down around Christmas right there. So there's some, some spreads to look at very quickly when you do your back tester that will give you, some cushion to the upside and be able to, play a short play and get some money in if you look at a credit spread. So that's it.
Good stuff. Remember, everybody, click down below, tick that subscribe button, tick that bell, actually, if you want to catch us live in the morning here. Ting, ting, ting on the bell. Ooh, I got a challenge for tomorrow. Everybody knows, by the way, if you comment, this month we're giving away a free Chameleon cup every Friday. So
wait, I thought that ended last Friday.
No, dude, every day. What month are we in?
Every Friday of the month.
What month are we in?
You have two more 2 more cups.
We're gonna cups every
more cups in
every
February.
Friday this month, man. Every Friday this month. But I got a super question. If you take what child toy? So chat down below. If anybody gets this right, free Chameleon cup. What child toy, small child toy, did my son accidentally swallow yesterday? What child toy did my son accidentally swallow yesterday?
Whoa.
Tomorrow I'll show it. I have a photo of it because he was given this as a gift. He was given this as a gift at school. He was playing with it, and he accidentally swallowed it. And so his friend had another one because he had one. His friend had one. He had one. They were all playing. They were laughing. He had it at his mouth. Let me just say it's a toy that you use with your mouth. So that's a hint. And we'll see if anybody can guess what it was that he swallowed. And we now have to check his...
Can we ask more questions, or is that it? I have a question.
Dude, as we say in Costa Rica, you can't make this stuff up, man.
Did you have to perform the Heimlich?
No, he swallowed it. Went right in. I got the call. Oh. I'm going to pick him. He's got horseback riding in the afternoon. He calls me up and says, Poppy, I don't think I can go to horseback riding. And I'm like, why? What's going on? He's like, I swallowed this thing. Right. And I said, what do you mean? He's like, I was playing with it. We were laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. And I went, and then I went, oh. And then I went, oh my God, I just swallowed that thing. So yes, as a parent, what do you do? I don't know what you do.
I'm going to run to the comment right now. I have an idea.
We'll see. If anybody who guesses it, it's free Chameleon Cup tomorrow. Good stuff, man. What's your guess? Well, don't guess. Don't guess. We'll talk offline.
We'd love to send you a Chameleon Cup.
You just can't make this up. But I will have a photo of the actual item on tomorrow's show. What do you think about that, brother?
Can't wait.
All right. Everybody remember, click subscribe down below, and we will see you here tomorrow.
Thanks, Chameleons.
Have a great day trading, everybody. Stay safe out there. Bye.